Welcome to the SUPRA-C keybox. Perhaps you have seen me decoding a similar key container in my last video. It was just named Supra and had this dial on the front to operate the save mechanism. Yeah, this is different. It has a regular lock and a key to operate. And it's also not mountable on the wall, but it has this shackle here that's probably meant to be secured around a doorknob, for example. Yeah, this cool thing here was sent to me by tumbl3r. Yeah, buddy, thank you very much for sending this my way. Cool item to play with, and yeah, it was the first time for me that I could try pick a slider lock. Yeah, you can see from the key it has grooves on both sides and they are different. So that's a slider lock and a non-reversible key. And for that reason the key has a special shape and it also tells you this edge up. Yeah, operates only one direction, so that's the wrong direction, doesn't open. Here is the right direction and it opens. It's key retaining. From the inside you can see this plastic strip here to hold the keys on the lid, and inside of here we have this trigger. If you pull it you can release the shackle and secure the box maybe around the doorknob. Yeah, I told you that it's a slider lock. Let me quickly close this again. And I want to give you a close look inside the keyway, and then we can look at the sliders, if the camera would cooperate. Yeah. So here you can see the sliders. There are 6 in total, 3 on the left and 3 on the right. We have 2 sliders on the top left and 1 slider on the top right, and vice versa on the bottom. Not a particular difficult pick, but very fun pick. Okay, let me put it in a vise and then I will pick it for you. Alright, so the SUPRA-C is clamped in a vise. I show you that it still works. And I'm prepared with 2 tension wrenches because I need to ensure to have enough room for my pick to work on the top or on the bottom respectively. So let's start. Nothing from the top. Changing tension wrenches. Okay, the right slider moved into place. Nothing from the left. Change again. Okay, now the core turned a little bit, you can see, just like a false set, but yeah, that's not a false set, and whenever it does this, I'm not able to get it open. And I think sometimes it happens that one of these sliders gets tilted. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. Yeah, you can. And if this happens, then I have to reset and try again. Try to carefully move the sliders. No, it happened again. Don't know if I can repair this. No, have to reset. And it's open. Yeah, this time it opened nicely. You can see it's open. But check this out, you have to pick it to the closed state again. So one little click here. And let's see if this works. Bit from the right slider on the bottom. Sometimes picking it closed is more tricky than picking it open. Nothing here. Maybe I've missed something from the bottom. No. Okay, a reset. Nothing from the bottom. Little click from the left top. Nothing more. And it's closed. Okay, so that was the picking part of the SUPRA-C keybox. Here you can see gutting is not easy to do because it's not meant to be gutted. Well, nonetheless, I will try to do it as good as I can. I have bought myself this little cutting disc, and I will try to carefully cut here to get this end part away, so that I can hopefully then remove the cam and pull out the plug and see how that goes. To repair that, so get it back together in working order, I'm planning to drill a hole in here, taper that hole, and use a big washer and a screw to get this working again. So it's an experiment. Please wish me luck. So now all the dirty work is done. Yeah, you can see this piece here comes off, and we can see the plug. Plug is still held in place, and we need to use the key to get it off. Alright, now when the key is inserted, everything is flush and the core can turn inside the housing. But when we remove the key, we can see these sliders stick out and would protrude into the grooves here, into these cutouts. And that's the reason why you cannot turn the plug without the key inserted, without the right key inserted, or with the wrong key. I can push it in upside down, and you can see that still some sliders stick out. Yeah, to take this further apart, we need to remove some strips, as I learned from Tumblr's video about this lock, and I believe these strips are hidden behind the cap. So let me get off the cap, and then we will see how we can get out these sliders. Alright, so the cap is off, and now we can see these strips on the top and on the bottom. Let me see which side is which. So this is the top. Now I want to remove one of these strips. Top strip. Yep. Okay. I have a pinning tray here. So let's cut it. Okay, so that's the core, naked with the cutouts for the sliders. And here we have the sliders and the little springs. And I think depending on the bitting, the position of the slider on this whole piece here differs. Yeah, pretty interesting lock. Very nicely arranged, so to speak, with all these different pieces, and it was very interesting for me to see how it comes apart. So that's half of the job done, the disassembling. Here at that place I want to say thank you so much again to Tumbl3r for sending this lock my way. Was a very interesting pick and a little adventure for me to take it apart. So now I want to take it, get it back together and see if I can make a working lock out of this again. Okay, I will be back with the result. Alright, that worked out pretty well. At the end I drilled a hole in the plug while the sliders were still out and tapped it with an M4 tap. Then I reassembled the core with the sliders. That was a little bit time consuming. But now I can use the screw with some washers to secure this piece here at the end. Holds in place nice and tight. Key still works. Can go all the way in it needs. Yeah, pretty good. So the main work is done. Now I just need to reassemble it completely and then we are done completely. So it's completely reassembled and just working perfectly again. Yeah, let's operate it and open it up. Yeah, these lizards always like to hide in these key containers. Hello! Yeah, you can see the screw holds this end plate here nicely tight in place. No problem at all. Key goes in and out nice and smooth. And can be opened and closed just as nice as before. Yeah, Tumbl3r, thank you very much again for sending this my way. It was great fun for me to pick and an adventure to gut and reassemble. Yeah, everybody else, thank you very much for watching. Happy picking and bye bye!